In this school, there are scholarships, there are grants, there are work and steady jobs, there are loans, and there are scholarships that guarantees up to 100% tuition.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another scholarship video. Today I'm bringing to you schools in the USA that offers up to 100% tuition fee and other expenses to international students. But before we go on to the laptop to explore these schools, I want to explain to you the different types of scholarships that you can be eligible for as an international student in the USA. So depending on your educational level, if you are applying for an undergraduate degree, that is your first degree or bachelor's degree, there are two types of scholarships that are usually popular in USA and Canada schools. These are the merit-based scholarships and the need-based scholarships. So the merit-based scholarships simply means that depending on some things like your GPA, your essays, if you have athletic skills or any other skills that make you a strong student or that makes your application stand strong, you could merit some form of scholarship from these universities in the USA. And for the need-based scholarship, they don't look at the performance of the student necessarily. They look at the annual income of your family or your parents or anybody who is looking after you. If it falls below a certain threshold, then you could be eligible for the need-based scholarship. So in most of the schools, it is possible for you to combine a merit-based scholarship and a need-based scholarship as an undergraduate student to cater for your funding or your education in the USA. So how do you get or apply for these scholarships? For undergraduate, for the merit-based scholarship, mostly you don't have to apply. Some of the schools or most of the school would automatically consider every student for the merit-based scholarship. So you have to put in a very strong application for you to get a merit-based scholarship. But for the need-based scholarship for undergraduates, you would have to apply for, and that is applied through the CSS profile. Maybe I'll do another video explaining the CSS profile. Now, on to the graduate students, that is those who want to go for master's or PhD. The most popular scholarship available for graduate students is the graduate assistantship. So what this means is that you will have to somehow work, and in return they pay off your tuition fee, and some gives you stipends and also takes care of your health insurance. So a graduate assistant is either you are going to work with a professor or a faculty member to help them teach, or you are helping them in their research sciences, or you are going to work in an administrative office. So any of these are ways you could be funded as a graduate student, that is master's or PhD. Graduate assistantship, you would have to apply for certain schools. They would say things like you have to first email a professor or faculty member and tell them about your interest to work with them. If they in return tell you that they would like to work with you, then you can go ahead and apply, and you can get to work with a faculty member in a research or teaching with them, and you can be sponsored for. But then for some schools, they will tell you that there is no need to apply or email a professor. If you apply and you get accepted, you'll be automatically given a funding. That is for some schools. So you have to know the requirement for the school you are applying to. So before you go ahead and apply, I will encourage you always read the requirement from the school's website. That is the most trusted source for you. If you have any doubt, it is always highly recommended that you email the school, email the program coordinator, ask them questions to be sure that you are applying for both admissions and scholarships. And so with that being said, let us go to the laptop. I have some schools that offer up to 100% tuition fee and other expenses for international students, both undergraduate and graduate students, so that you can apply and you can get the chance. If you have questions after watching this video, please leave them in the comment section and I'll be glad to answer them. You can also send me a DM to my Instagram account at Kukwa. I'll put the link in the description. You can also join my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. Maybe you would want to talk to me concerning your application. You can book an appointment to talk to me one-on-one. I'll put the link also in the description. I also have a team that we are committed to helping students in the application for the fall 2025. If you would want to use our services to help you in your application this fall 2025, I'll put the link in the description. Just go through it and then you can find out how you can contact us to help you in your application.
The name of the school we are exploring today is Florida International University. This is a very renowned university in Florida. They have lots of programs that cuts across all fields of study. So they have 190-degree programs to prepare students. So they boast to be the number 29 university in the nation, the entire nation, and the 4th rank public university. They have an acceptance rate of 64%, which is very good. Now, let's go through some of the degrees and programs that are offered in Florida International University. So they have a lot of programs from undergraduate programs to masters and to PhD, which totals to be 287. So from accounting, there are a lot of accounting to architecture. I see architecture here. To education, to history, to behavioral neurosciences, to biochemistry, biological sciences, biology, biomedical engineering. They have business administration, PhD, and even masters. They have lots of fields of study. They have chemistry. They have civil engineering as well, communication. They have computer engineering, computer science as well. The field of interest are a lot. You have to go through them to find what you want to do and what you are interested in. I'll leave the link in the description box. Now, let's explore the scholarships that they have for students. So they have first-year merit scholarships. And here they say that Florida International University awards merit-based scholarship to admitted first-time students in college. And so they will automatically consider students for these merit-based scholarships when they submit and complete the freshman admissions application for early fall 2025 by November 1, 2024. That is to say that if you are able to apply by November 1, 2024, you stand a high chance to be automatically considered for the merit-based scholarship for undergraduate studies. Office of Scholarship. Now, let's explore some of the merit scholarships you can get from Florida International University. Here they say they have what they call the Presidential Merit Scholarship. And here it says that it's 100% undergraduate tuition and fees plus a book stipend. So this is a very good scholarship that will cover your full tuition and even give you a book stipend. And for the requirement, they say that graduating high school senior entering FIU in early fall, so you have to be applying for the fall, this time fall 2025, and then you have to have a GPA of 4.0, guys. So this scholarship is very, very competitive. And then they say that you have to also provide SAT or ACT, so 1,370 SAT or 30 SAT, or if you prove to be top 5% of your school, then you can also qualify for this particular scholarship. So you can provide your SAT or ACT score to them, or you prove that you are top 5% of your university. And so this top 5% can be proven with your recommendation letter that you get from your teachers from your school. And so this scholarship is for citizens of US permanent residents, or international students with intention of receiving an FY visa. So that is to say that international students are also eligible for this 100% undergraduate tuition fee. And you have to apply by November 15th because scholarship application closes by December 4th. I will admonish you that you apply by November 15th, this time 2024. There's also the Ambassador Merit Scholarship. And so this rewards up to a 75% undergraduate tuition and fees plus a book stipend. This one also has a 4.0 GPA, and then it has a slightly lower SAT score and ACT score, and then or you can prove that you are part of the top 10% of your school. This is also eligible for international students, and this should also be applied by November 15th. Next is the Gold and Blue Scholarship. So this is awarded to entering students by undergraduate admission to recognize outstanding academic performance. And so it's distributed over 4 years, and it ranges from $1,000 to $12,000 for Florida residents and $4,000 to $24,000 for non-Florida residents. So that would mean that international students would be under the non-Florida residents, and you can qualify up to $24,000 towards your education. So for the requirement, they said that there is no separate application for this scholarship program. So students who apply for admission to FIU for summer or for fall, they are automatically considered based on their admission application. That is to say that when you apply, you don't have to go ahead and apply again. You'll be given this scholarship if you meet their criteria. Now let us go to the graduate assistantship. So for graduate students, there is no free money like the undergraduate students where they can get from the merit scholarship. For graduate students looking to do your master's and PhD, you have to work for your scholarship or for your funding, and that's what we mean by graduate assistantship. And so as a graduate assistantship, you may teach, conduct research, or have other responsibilities that contribute to the student's professional development. So it is said here that a graduate assistant provides a stipend, a tuition waiver, and a health insurance. And so if you want to be considered for an assistantship opportunity, students should contact the graduate program in which they are enrolled. So if you are going to be enrolled in civil engineering, you have to contact the graduate admission office at civil engineering and ask for assistantship opportunities. They provided a handbook for graduate assistant. If you are looking for graduate assistantship, this handbook should be read. I will leave the link to the PDF in the description. Just go through it. It answers all the frequently asked questions about how you can gain a graduate assistantship at Florida University and the things that will be catered for. Everything you need to do, everything you need to apply is in this PDF. So from the frequently asked question, you can see that they say, who do I contact if I'm interested in a graduate assistantship position? And they say that interested graduate students should contact the academic departments to discuss assistantship positions, as the academic unit manages the assistantship position. They answer a lot of questions, and now they answer a lot of questions you can go through about how many hours you are supposed to work, what does the assistantship position provide, and if you are able to apply for another job as part of your graduate assistantship or not. They answer them all here, whether you can work again for someone who has you a graduate assistant or not. They answer it all here. Now for application fee, to apply to Florida International University is not free. However, it is very, very cheap. It is said here that applicants will be required to pay a $30 application fee upon submission or use an SAT or ACT fee waiver. And so that is to say that if you want to apply to Florida International University, it is $30, and I think it's pretty cheap as compared to other application fees that can be as high as $95, $75, $85. Now, I want us to see the International Students English Proficiency requirement. Are you supposed to submit an IELTS or TOEFL? So, they say that applicants from non-English speaking countries, including internationally educated American students, must demonstrate proficiency in English. And then that is TOEFL, IELTS, or Duolingo. But if you have earned your degree in the following countries, then you are exempted from providing proof of English language proficiency. And these are the countries that
they exempt them from English proficiency. And so I can see Ghana here. If you are from Ghana, you don't need to provide any IELTS or TOEFL. If you are from Nigeria, it's also waived for you. Zimbabwe is waived for you. It's waived for Kenya. It's waived for South Africa. It's waived for all these countries. So no need for IELTS or TOEFL.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment sections or DM me on Instagram at @Kukwa, and I'll be glad to answer you. Please do well to subscribe and follow me on other social media networks.